In a sun-scorched desert village, a young hunter named Kemal lived in the shadow of a legend, his father. Everyone spoke of him in hushed, reverent tones. They called him the greatest hunter who ever lived, a man whose speed, skill, and courage were unmatched. They said no one could ever hunt like him again. Kemal grew up on these stories, his heart filled with a burning desire to be just like him. He craved that same greatness, that same respect. So, he trained. He pushed himself past his limits, running for miles under the blistering sun, practicing with his bow until his arms ached and his fingers were raw. He trained so hard, but every time he tried to leap towards greatness, he would crash. He'd burn out completely, some days so exhausted he couldn't even lift his bow. He'd collapse on the warm sand, whispering to himself, "I'll never be like him." Slowly, the weight of his father's legacy began to crush him, making him feel small and insignificant. One sweltering afternoon, Kemal spotted an old falcon trainer, Sheikh Zahir, sitting peacefully on a large rock. An ancient falcon rested on his arm, its eyes holding a look of calm, wise power. Desperate, Kemal approached him. "I want to be a great hunter," he confessed, his voice heavy with defeat, "but I keep failing." Zahir offered a gentle smile. "Do you see this falcon?" he asked, his voice like the rustling of dry leaves. Kemal nodded. "When he was young," the old man continued, "he didn't soar into the sky on his first day. He started with small hops. Just one tiny hop every single day." Kemal was confused. "What does that have to do with me?" Zahir's kind eyes met his. "You are trying to fly on your first day. That is why you fall." The old trainer then gave Kemal a simple plan. It wasn't grand or difficult. It was almost laughably small. "Day 1, Zahir instructed. "Hold your bow steady for just 5 minutes. Nothing more. Day 2, aim at a rock. Don't shoot, just aim. Day 3, shoot 1 arrow. Only 1. No pressure, no fear. Day 4, shoot 2 arrows." And so it went on. Kemal followed the plan, even when it felt ridiculously easy. He stuck to it, even when he felt he wasn't doing enough. His friends would watch and laugh. "You'll never become a hunter like that," they jeered. "You're moving too slowly." But Kemal just remembered the old falcon. Small hops first, big flight later. Days melted into weeks, and weeks bled into months. At first, Kemal didn't see any change. He was just following the plan. But deep inside, something was shifting. His hands grew steady. His aim became precise. The fear that had once paralyzed him began to dissolve like a mirage in the heat. He wasn't focused on becoming a legend. He was just focused on the single task of the day. One stormy evening, as the wind howled through the village, Kemal stood beneath a tall date palm. A single leaf tore loose and was tossed wildly into the turbulent air. Without a single conscious thought, Kemal raised his bow, drew the string, and released. The arrow flew true, slicing the spinning leaf perfectly in half as it danced in the wind. He stared, utterly shocked. He had just performed a feat that only master hunters could achieve, but he didn't feel like a master. He still felt like Kemal, the student who just took one small step each day. Later, he found Zahir, who was watching him with that same knowing smile. "You see," the old man said, "you didn't climb a mountain in one go. You simply took one step and then another and another. That is how true greatness is built." This story holds a powerful lesson for all of us. So many of us fail because we try to change everything overnight. We start with a huge burst of motivation, only to burn out and fade away. But real, lasting success is built on small, consistent steps. Just 10 minutes of reading a day. Just one push-up to start. Just one small, honest effort. These things seem insignificant in the moment, but over time, they are what transform our lives. Great success is nothing more than the sum of small improvements, made day after day, consistently. You don't have to fly today. Just like Kemal, All you need to do is take that first small hop. The sky will be waiting for you when you're ready. If this story resonated with you, please share it. You never know who might need to hear this message today. And for more daily life lessons that can help you on your journey, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.